Hello, dear students. In the last period of nomenclature, we have studied about the few of the important nomenclature processes. Now let's move forward and understand little more about the nomenclature. So let's start with this compound. Let's first find out the longest chain. So for that we need to put the numbering on carbon. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is what I consider it as a longest chain, my dear students. If we go this way, let us start with this carbon. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let us find out the lowest sum. So here with the blue pen, if you look at the second, the third, now here the functional group is alkene. So this functional group should get the lowest number, and by doing it with the blue pen, we get the lowest number for our double bond carbon, that is 4, and that is why the nomenclature using the blue color is considered to be the correct nomenclature here in this case. So my dear students, we can uh, number this carbons in this manner. Let me do it once again for you. We'll do numbering in this manner. This is first carbon, this is second carbon, this is third carbon, this is fourth carbon, this is fifth one, then we have the sixth one, then seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. Then, my dear students, we have the various branches that we need to study about. So you can see that we have branches on second, that is methyl, on fourth, that is ethyl, on sixth, that is methyl. So we have both the branches methyl and ethyl, but we should start with ethyl according to the alphabetical order. So we can write the name as 4 ethyl, 2 6 dimethyl, 4 ethyl, 2,6 dimethyl decane, dec, 4 in. So this is how, dear students, we can give name to this compound. Now let's have a look to the another compound. We can give the numbering this manner: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We can even give the number in this manner, that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have decane, that is what we can, or 10 carbon, so we have dec. Now you can see here that we have two double bonds. So when we do the numbering with the blue pen, we have two double bond on fifth carbon and eighth carbon. So it's 5 plus 8. But if we do it with the red pen, then we will come to know that we have the double bond on second carbon as well as 5 carbon. So this is what we consider it as the correct way of nomenclature. So now, dear students, let's find out the branches. That on seventh carbon we have ethyl group, and on second and sixth, on second and fifth carbon we have double bond. So we can write it as a dec. Sorry, it's a 7 ethyl. We should write it as a 7 ethyl dec 2,5 diene. 7 ethyl dec 2,5 diene. This is how actually we goes in this manner. So it's a 7 ethyl dec 2,5 diene. Then we have the various structures, common name and IUPAC names. Please learn this well. You can have CH, C triple bond CHH. The formula we can write it for this is C2H2, which is your acetylene common name, and the IUPAC name is ethine. Same way, you have methyl acetylene, which is common name propine. Same way, we have ethyl acetylene. Acetylene have got ethyl, that is but 1-YNE or but 1I, and we have dimethyl acetylene, where we have but 2I. So please learn this way of nomenclature for the alkynes, my dear students. Let's move forward and study a few more alkynes. You can see here that we can give numbering in this manner so that the alkyne carbon get the least number. We can write this compound as a 3,3 dimethyl but 1 ine. Same way, my dear students, we can write, we can give numbering to this carbon, and we can see that on the second carbon we have a triple bond, so we can write it as a 4 methyl pent 2 YNE. So this is how we can do it, dear students. Same way we can write the names of these compounds too. So let us find out the various names for these compounds. You can see here this compound, we can write this compound in a different manner. Let us try to write this compound. This is CH3, then you have CH, then double bond and C, then again you have CS3 and CS3. So then this compound is very simple. We need not to write it once again, but we need to rewrite this compound. So let us write this compound. It's CS3, then we have 4 times CH2. Then again we have CH. Then we have 3 times CH2. Then we have CH3 there. Then again we have with this CH. Here we have CH2. Then we have CH. And we have 2 times CH3. This is what it is. So this is the exact structure of this compound. We'll name it. No need to worry about. And let me write the structure for this compound. It is a CH2 double bond C H. Then again you have CH double bond CH2. Now let me give names to all these compounds. Let me start with this. So here this carbon, if we write it this way, 1, 2, 3 and 4, we will, or we can use 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if we use this method, we will have second carbon with the double bond. So in is on second carbon as well as methyl group is also on the second carbon. So we will prefer this and we will not prefer this, as it is 3-methyl. It's a 3-methyl but 2 in. It's a 3-methyl but 2 in. Now let's go for this compound, my dear students. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We can even write it 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here what we truly realize is, in priority, alkene is more prior than alkyne, my dear students. So alkene is more prior than alkyne, and that is why the alkene should get the lowest number, and this kind of nomenclature system is considered to be the best numbering system. So on the basis of that, we can we can write the name of this compound. Let us write name of this compound, that it is a 5 carbon. So we have pent 3YNE 2ENE, or 1ENE, my dear students, not even 2ENE. Let us write it as a 1ENE. So we'll have pent 3YNE and 1ENE. This is how we can write the name of this compound. It's quite simple. Please remember that we need to have the priority for alkene as compared to the alkyne. Now let us find out the nomenclature system for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. If we use the another nomenclature or numbering system, we may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. This is what we consider as a correct one, and this is wrong one, because the branching is on the 5th carbon, which is more better. Now we can give the names or numbering to the other carbons too, that we have 1, 2 and 3. Or on second carbon we have methyl group, so it is 2-methyl propyl. So on 5th carbon we have 2-methyl propyl. Please remember, on 5th carbon we have 2-methyl propyl decane. So now we can write the name of this compound as 5 into the bracket. Then we have 2-methyl propyl, and then we have decane. Same way, my dear students, if you look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, so it is but 1, 3 diene, or it is also known as 1, 3 butadiene, or we can write butane 1, 3 diene. So this is how, my dear students, we can write the names for these all compounds. Now let's have a look to the cyclic compounds. You can see that first we have cyclopropane with the 5 carbon. All these carbons are available as a CH2. Here we have cyclopropane with 3 carbon. Here we have cyclobutane with 4 carbon. The same way, my dear students, looking at the number of carbon, if 6 carbon, then we have cyclohexane. If 7 carbon, we have cycloheptane. On 8 carbon, we have cyclooctane. Now you can see that, my dear students, that here we have cyclohexane. In this cyclohexane, here we have methyl group. And here, my dear students, we have C, then again C, and then again C. So this is CS3. This is what it is going to be, CH2, and this is CH2. So 1, 2, 3, so on. And if we give numbering, we'll write it 1, 2, and 3. So it's a 1 methyl 3 propyl cyclohexane. We have maintained the alphabetical order, and we have written, or we have given priority to the methyl group, and then we have given the priority to the propyl group, and that is why we can write it 1 methyl 3 propyl cyclohexane. Same way, my dear students, if you look into this compound, you will realize that you have cyclohexane, then you have CH2 and CH3, which is ethyl group. Then you have 2 methyl group on this carbon. So we can say this is the first carbon, this is second, this is third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And thus we can write on the third we have ethyl group. So it's a 3 ethyl, 1 dimethyl cyclohexane. You can see that the more branched carbon gets the lower number. Same way, my dear students, please remember these compounds and their names. We have benzene, we have toluene, we have methoxybenzene, which is also known as anisole, we have aniline, we have nitrobenzene, we have bromobenzene. Let me write few more for you, my dear students. If we have CHO on benzene, we will call it benzaldehyde. If we have COOH on benzene, we will call it benzoic acid, my dear students. If we have C double bond O Na, that is what we are going to use for the preparation of benzene. Let me write it very well. It's a C double bond O. So it's a COONA. This is sodium benzoate. If we have benzene bonded with COCH3, it is known as acetophenone. Now please remember, my dear student, that this acetophenone is the um, common name, but we should write it as a 1-phenyl ethane 1 on. So we can give the numbering this way. This is first carbon, this is second carbon. On first carbon we have phenyl group, that is your C6H5 group. Same way, my dear students, if we have benzene bonded with OCH3, it is known as the methoxybenzene, which is also known as, oh, I have already discussed it. It is a also known as the anisole. Then, my dear students, we should know even about the phenol. This is what it is known as phenol. Please remember, my dear students, that in benzene we have various positions. Let me tell you about the various positions into the benzene. If we give number this way, in that case, 1 and 4 position, 1 and 2 position is equal to 1 and 5 position. Sorry, 1 and 6 position is equal to 1 and 2 position. 1 and 3 position is equal to 1 and 5 position. And these positions are given names as, this 1 4 position is known as para, which is in short written as a P. 1 2 and 1 6 is known as ortho, which is in short written as O. 1 3 and 1 5 is written as meta, which is in short written as M. So this is how we can move forward for ortho, para, and meta. My dear students, when a benzene ring has got CH3 and OH, please remember, then it is known as a cresol. So now you will understand about the ortho, para, and meta position. So please remember, my dear students, that we shall call them, this is what it is known as the orthocresol. This is what it is known as the paracresol. And this is what it is known as the metacresol. So these are the various ways by which we can give names to the various organic compounds. I hope, my dear students, you have understood it well. You have enjoyed this class. I wish you happy learning.